What's up, guys? It's Neko, and I'm back with another freaking video. And in this video, I'm gonna be trying the Himi Miya jelly gouache. Now, oh my god, I've been wanting to get my hands on these for so freaking long, and I'm super excited. I'm not a gouache painter. It's my first time using jelly gouache, and I'm super excited to show you guys what I'm gonna do with it. But if you're new to this channel, you know, stick around. Let's play with these jelly gouache. I decided to get the 24 set. Big thing happened with Amazon. They didn't want to ship my brushes or the 18 set, so I had to get a refund, and I just decided to get the bigger one while I was there. So it came with 3 brushes and 24 jelly packages. I believe these packages contain 30 mLs of paint. So yeah, if you're like me and you were very obsessive about this art supplies, I've seen pretty much every video by every artist on here using them, and I was super inspired by all my peers, and I was like, I need to get these paints. I need to try these paints. Now, I've had gouache before. I've had the Reeves gouache, but that was when I was younger and didn't appreciate art supplies. So I'm gonna just say this is my first time back using gouache, and I'm using the jelly gouache, so we're gonna see how this goes. So a lot of people were saying that the peeling of the cups was type difficult, and I can say some of them were easy to peel and some of them were not easy to peel, which was very annoying. Sometimes you get a really easy peel and then you don't, but I was still nevertheless happy. I got overjoyed and opened a pink one before I even started recording, so that's why that one was open. But as you guys can see, I was super excited to open these. They're very aesthetic, yes. But I was also really curious to see the quality of the paint, and also as a beginner in gouache, I heard that this would be the perfect set for me to try. So, you know, a girl had to go out, take one for the team, right? So I grabbed these gouache off Amazon. I think the 18 pack was like $20, and then this one was about like 26 to 30. Don't quote me, but I will leave a link in the description box below to the 18 set and the 24 set. I do really like the 18 set because it comes with 2 whites. This one does not come with 2 whites, but it's okay. That's it basically about the specs of the paint. I did a bunch of swatches for you guys because we can't have a new paint set without some swatches. So I went ahead and swatched out all the colors. I feel like the colors are very opaque. This is what you get from gouache, so I was super happy about that. And the colors are very vibrant, and I feel like that makes all the difference. Looking for a paint set that has very vibrant colors, this one is definitely the way to go. I really like the color selections they had. My only little grip about it, which is not on the paint, it's just my own preference, is that I really like pastel colors. So who doesn't like pastel colors? Like, we love pastel colors, that's my only thing. But like, I feel like it's still a very nice selection of colors. I just lean towards more pastel pinks and purples and stuff like that. So that'll be my only little thing about the palette. But other than that, I feel like the color wave is nice. It has a lot of greens, it has reds, it has a black, it has a white. And in this set, it's a 24 set, so it does have the pink and the purple and the light blue. So it did, you know, they gave like pastel. I'm not sure if they have a set that has specifically pastel colors on them. I think I've seen a couple of sets where there were more pastels included, but nevertheless, if you're a beginner painter, you shouldn't be worried about trying to have a pastel set. That's just my preference. But yes, I think the colors lay very well, and yeah, I'm excited to get into the painting. Now, the painting process for me was a little, as I said before, I'm new to gouache. So, like, if acrylic and watercolor had a love child, it would be gouache. And being that I haven't used gouache in years, or like really sat down and did a full gouache painting, this painting was very challenging for me. Also, I decided to do it in a more more realistic style that I'm used to drawing in. Like I mostly draw like cartoony chibis, anthropomorphic characters, but I do know how to draw more realistic. I just don't do that type of style in digital mediums. So I felt like this was a bit challenging for me because I'm using a medium that I'm not used to, and I'm painting it in the style that I'm familiar with, but it's not my main style. So that was very, 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 very challenging for me. But like I was still super excited. Like I said earlier, I've been watching a bunch of gouache videos and a bunch of people who use the Himi Miya jelly gouache, which is the set we're using today. They don't have the style that I'm used to. So I just find their videos to be very beautiful. Like one of my favorite creators who uses the jelly gouache so far is I'm Wonder. Like I love their stuff so much, and they do portrait stuff. So I was very, very inspired by them in terms of picking the art for this video. So I kind of did like a girl like with cat ears or fox ears, whatever you may have, and I try to make it to my aesthetic. I like pink a lot and whatever. So, and she's also based off a character I made digitally. I'll pop in a picture here if I can. And basically this character is based off a character that I have digitally that's in a different style, but I decided to give it like a more traditional, more realistic style for like a portrait painting. So this is inspired by my own OC. So yeah, but I just found it really difficult. The thing I found most difficult was basically like layering the skin, because I'm not used to using gouache, and I do need to do some studying, I will say, when it comes to the skin, because I didn't know how to do the lights and the darks properly. So that is something I really, really want to work on for my next gouache painting, because I am going to be using these jelly gouache more, and I do like how they work. I feel like they're very smooth, very opaque. They water down very well. I just need to work on my process of using the gouache, and also study like my skin palettes and tones and colors that I need to incorporate into my painting, so that I can have a nice flat lay, and also I can layer my skins and have the right colors and tones and lighting popping out, looking nice and everything like that. So I feel like the gouache is really good. I just had a really bad learning curve in this video. Almost like in a love and hate situation with this picture. Like I really think that it's out of my comfort zone. I really love the sketch. The sketch is I always love my sketches, and then I go put color on them, even on digital, and I just kind of like don't like them anymore. But like, but yeah, I think the paints are really good for beginners. I had a lot of fun doing the hair. Like I feel like the hair was not the hardest thing for me to do. It's just mostly like the process of not using too much water to lift up the layer underneath, because as you can see in this video, I went over the skin like a million times, and I definitely was in an ugly stage in the beginning of the video, and then I really wanted to give up on the painting, to be honest. I wanted to give up, but I was like, no, Neko, no, just keep painting. You got this, you got this, we got this. So I just kept going, and yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It was a little like scary, because I'm like, the paint is so opaque where I can't see my liner anymore, and I'm not really used to that. I use watercolors too as well. I experiment with a lot of different mediums, so yeah, I'm like the jack of all trades. I kind of like love playing with everything. I don't have like a specific medium I use. I like to use everything. So yeah, that I feel like that was the most challenging thing for me. I just was like, whoa, the opaqueness of the paint and being able to lay down that first flat layer. And then also I feel like I needed a lot of work when it came to water to paint ratio, because at times I would get a very textured look, and at times it'd be like more like watercolor. So I really had to play with basically how much water I'm using, so that I could get a flat lay or I can get a more textured lay. So I feel like for the first time back trying to gouache paint, or like first impressions of it using these jelly gouache on a portrait that I made, I feel like I would give my experience a 8 out of 10, and only 8 out of 10 because of my own learning curve. But the paints for beginners, definitely a 10 out of 10. I feel like the colors are very vibrant, they lay down, they mix well. The pink color of her hair is not a color in the pack. I blended that color on my own. And skin tone, to some extent, yes, I did make that color. So I feel like when you need to make a new color with the white and other colors in the palette, you can go ahead and get different types of colors that do not exist in the traditional pans. But yeah, I feel like the jelly gouache are great for beginners. Like, honestly, I feel like they're really good for studies, because I'm going to be using them for studies. Clearly, I need to study because I struggled very hard in this painting. I'm still pretty excited and happy for what I made, and I kind of gave up on my background because I had like flowers and roses on it, but I kind of like gave up on it because like when I laid down the layer for the paint, I lost all my liner because I didn't lay down the first layer very thin so that I can see my details and build upon it. I really need to work on that. For the most part, yeah, everything was good. I mean, I had a great time, and if you guys are thinking about getting these jelly gouache, I think they're really affordable, especially if you want to get into gouache and you want a large amount of paint so that you can mess up and not worry about wasting a whole tube of paint. Like, I think this is a good option because this is the main reason why I bought it. So, and also it's just very aesthetically pleasing to me. But yeah, I think you guys should give it a go. I really have fun doing this video. I'm trying to do more videos where I show like my interest in other art supplies, and especially the ones that I already own that I haven't done videos for. I've done old videos for to just refresh on them. But yeah, I was super excited to get these gouache. I'm super excited to join the artists here on YouTube who use jelly gouache. I love all you guys so freaking much. Like, it's so amazing to see. I love to see it. I just love to see it. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let me know in the comment section below if you guys have any art supplies you want to see me use or try. I do have a lot of art supplies, so I'm gonna pretty much be trying to make my videos around the stuff I already own and just like getting reacquainted with them and having fun and doing all that stuff with them. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you guys think. Here's like a pan of the painting. I noticed that the painting looks very different in different lightings. Like, I had my ring light up a little bit, and then I had like the natural like yellowish light from my room, and like it changes. So here's like how the painting looks, and it definitely dries a little different. I will point that out to you guys. I think that's just a gouache thing, but it's not a determined ending factor for me. I still had a lot of fun with this, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a different one. It's a doozy. It was a learning curve. It was a challenge. I've been challenging myself a lot lately, guys. But yeah, I can't wait to do my next painting. And yeah, I want to try to do more styles and try to do more of my anime style with clash with, like, you know, more realistic style. And yeah, I decided to put a little picture at the end so you guys could see how the picture looked. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you love this video, please leave a like, and if you're interested in my channel, please do subscribe. We're on the road to 10K, and I would really appreciate it if you subscribe for more Partiineko content. Join the party gang, and yeah, I'll see you guys in my next freaking video. And yeah, stay safe, wear your mask, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.